NASDAQ and NASD. In 1960s, an SC study reported that ODC on which the shares of thousands of companies were traded was unduly fragmented. One proposal recommended automation of the ODC, calling for a new system to be implemented by National Association of Securities. National Association of Securities Dealers Incorporate, NASD. The Association of Securities Dealers Automated Quotation, NASDAQ. This system is the world's first electronic stock market. In 2001, NASD separated from NASDAQ system to focus solely on securities regulation. With 5,200 members firms, NASD is the largest private sector securities regulation organization in the world. Every broker dealer in the United States who conducts securities business with the public is required by a law to be the member of NASD. NASD includes dealers, not just brokers, who must pass qualification examinations, meet certain standards for financial soundness. The privilege of trading in the market is granted by federal regulators and by NASD. Meanwhile, the NASDAQ telecommunication system operates the NASDAQ stock market by broadcasting trading information on an intranet to more than 350,000 terminals worldwide, whereas orders at NYSE are paired on the trading floor. NASDAQ orders are paired and executed on a computer network. Currently, NASDAQ is working with officials in an increasing number of countries who want to replace the trading floors of the traditional exchanges with electronic networks like NASDAQ. The stock of more than 3,300 companies are traded by NASDAQ. Newer firms are often listed on NASDAQ when their stocks first become available in secondary market. Current listings include Starbucks uh, and such well-known technologies stocks as Intel, Dell Computer, Oracle Technology, and Microsoft. In early 2001, Nasdaq, which trades more shares daily than any other US stock market, set a record volume over 3 billion shares traded in one day. In 2003, average daily volume of 1.69 billion shares was the industry leader, and it is leading US market for non-US listings with a total of about 400 non-US companies. Although the volume of shares traded surpasses that of the New York Stock Exchange, the total market value of Nasdaq's US stock is less than that of NYSE New York Stock Exchange. Steps toward a global stock market. With its electronic telecommunication system, Nasdaq possesses an infrastructure that could eventually lead to a truly global stock market, one that would allow buyers and sellers to interact from any point in the world. Currently, Nasdaq provides access to both market and market information via simultaneous broadcast of quotes from more than 1,000 participating firms. Nasdaq communication networks enter customer orders and then display new codes reflecting those orders. In attempting to lay the groundwork for a system that would connect listed companies and investors for worldwide 24 hours a day trading, Nasdaq has undertaken the following initiatives. Number one, the Nasdaq Canada market, launched in 2000, continues to link Canadian and US markets for electronic trading. I beg your pardon, forgive me, please. Number two, the Nasdaq Japan market was launched in 2000 in partnership with Osaka Securities Exchange. It hoped to build technology that could eventually link Europe and the United States as well. The hoped for venture failed in 2002 after Nasdaq and OSC failed to reach agreement on the type of trading system that would be used. Number three, Nasdaq Europe, an internet accessible stock market patent after Nasdaq was opened in June 2001. It would allow European traders to access the stocks of listed US and Asian companies. By 2003, however, Nasdaq Europe shut down as European traders chose to remain with competing stock exchanges instead of switching to Nasdaq. Number four, in 2001, Nasdaq opened offices in Shanghai, China, primarily for educational purposes, and in Bangalore, India as well. Number six, agreements were established in 2000 and 2001 with Hong Kong Stock Exchange and for Nasdaq relationships with stock markets in Australia and South Korea. While these groundbreaking efforts appear to have halted, however, in 2003, when Nasdaq reportedly decided to withdraw from international expansion and instead return to its core focus in the United States. Although international initiatives are promising, these early setbacks have demonstrated that it will take several years to resolve differences in market regulation and trading practices that currently separate various countries. We'll tell you more about the same when we get along with the new videos next day. That's all for the day. Bye bye. Take care. Talk to you tomorrow.